What's up, everyone? This is Bashar from Bash & Co. And today I want to speak to you about a new function that generative AI tools are helping with in our businesses today. There's no question about it. Artificial intelligence is transforming how we do business, and it's happening on a daily basis. One of the areas which a lot of people don't know about is how it's going to transform search engines or how we search for information. So as you know, today, when you search for information on a tool like Google or on Bing, you will be presented with a number of pages, listings, and those pages are ranking because of the content on those pages. Now, that content may not be reliable. It may have the right keywords, the right mixture of information to serve that content to you, but it may not be the answer that you're looking for. However, with generative AI, that is changing. It's actually already changing today. So I wanted to showcase 5 search queries and how we look for information. And I want you to see just the application for this with AI and what it's going to mean for the real estate sector. So the 5 search queries we're going to go through are: is it a good time to sell a 5-bedroom home in Manurewa? What's the best family-friendly suburbs in Auckland for homes under 1.2 million? Are there any homes in the North Shore listed under 1 million? Which real estate agent has the best reviews in Auckland? That one is going to be interesting. And then who's the best agent for selling luxury properties in Auckland? So we'll start with the first one. The first tool I want to show you is called Perplexity AI. Now this is a free tool, so you can use this today. There is a web-based version and there is an app version. You can access it on your phone, you can access it on your computer. So is it a good time to sell a 5-bedroom home in Manurewa? At the top you can see the sources that compiled this information, and this is giving you a very tailored response, a very curated response based on your search query and the intent. So it works out, what do you want to know? Not just what did you ask, but what are you wanting to find out? So here we can see recent sales activities for a 5-bedroom home. This one sold November 18, 2024, indicates active buyer interest. Okay. Average listing price for large houses has increased by 8% year on year, reaching approximately $1,071,000. Now, I have done this query before, and it has given me the sale prices for 1 and 2 bedroom homes, 3 and 4, and then 5+ bedrooms. So it's distinguishing the difference in market value. So we can actually ask a follow-up question. What's the property sale differences year on year in Manurewa for 1 to 2 bedroom homes, 3 to 4 bedroom homes, and 5+ bedroom homes? Okay, so here we can see for smaller homes, 6% decrease year on year. For medium size, again, 4% decrease. But 5+ bedroom homes, it is an increase, 8% increase. So you can start to see how this will change how people approach search and how to approach research in the property buying and selling process. So the question is, what comes first? Will people look online first, or will they talk to an agent? My inkling would say that search or AI is going to become a larger portion of what people do up front. So what does that mean for real estate agents? How do they factor into this process? How do they leverage AI to also use these tools in their business? Let's move on to the next question. Okay, what are the best family-friendly suburbs in Auckland with 3-bedroom homes under 1.2 million? Ask the same question. Again, you can see the sources at the top, where it's pulling that information from. Now, obviously, AI is changing every day, so we have to test the validity of these results, but no doubt it's going to get better and better. It's going to get smarter and smarter, and the question is more about how we integrate this in our thinking, in our processes, in our businesses. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recommendations for family-friendly suburbs for 3-bedroom homes under 1.2 million, and why they're great. So again, incredible use case for AI and how it's going to change how we do search. Let's switch to ChatGPT and ask a different question for this next search. So this is the paid version of ChatGPT. I'm actually not sure if this is available in the free version, but regardless, there are options, and there's going to be more options. Google is actually developing their own version of this, although it's not widely accessible right now. I think it's being tested in the US, so you can opt to test Google's version of Generative Experience Optimization. They call it Search Generative Experience, I think. But in any case, here is the version in ChatGPT. Just a quick note, you have to click on this web button here, and that switches the query from generative generative AI to generative AI using a search use case. So it's just compiling. Okay. And you can see here we have 3 properties that are listed. What are the prices? When's the next open home? So what this means for real estate agents when it comes to listing properties is, it's no longer viable to just have a standard listing description. It has to be more content rich so that it is optimized for AI and for generative AI when it comes to search. So if there is an open home and it gets canceled, you need to update your listing. If the price changes, you need to update that. If you believe that price is an important factor when it comes to search, then you have to mention price in some way, whether it's the actual price or the range, the expected range for the sale. The descriptions have to become more rich for people who are searching. So if you are targeting young families, then you have to mention that in the listing description. If there are certain amenities you want to call out, it's more important than ever before to have really updated, content-rich listing descriptions. And you can see why now. Let's move on to some agent-related queries. So, which real estate agent has the best reviews in Auckland? I'm going to make this, actually no, I'm just going to ask it as is and see if ChatGPT can determine what I'm looking for. Please hold, caller. Okay, so this is incredible. So Team Diego, right out the gate, we have Girish Verma and Fiona Lee. Now, in each of these answers, it's important to see that ChatGPT has determined what I'm actually asking. It's not just giving me the rating. So in Diego's case, it's 4.9 out of 5. It's also giving me the total number of reviews. So this is coming from a large base size. It's not 1 or 2 ratings, right? And it's already determined, if I'm a seller, what do I want to know? How good is this agent? What is the feedback? What is the average sale price? So am I going to get more value from Diego versus Girish? And again, this is just using the information that's already available online. So for real estate agents, what this means for you is, what does your digital footprint look like? Do you have a process for getting consistent ratings, for having content-rich websites, ratings, public social media profiles? Are you writing blog articles about your specialization? How wide is your footprint, and how good is the quality of the content? Do multiple sources say the same thing about you? That is what generative AI will do. It will determine what multiple sources are saying about a specific topic, and it will serve up a very curated, tailored answer. I think we have one more query we want to test. All right. Wow. So I think it's interesting that this brought these results up. Sotheby's is the top 3 people that have come up. So This would be interesting to know if this is influenced by Sotheby's marketing. So is it purely based on my search term, which said the word luxury, which is maybe something that Sotheby's works hard to rank for, or is it based on the data? So you can see how generative AI is changing how people will search for information in the real estate sector. And this has implications. It has wide implications for real estate agents in the way that they present themselves and their personal brand online and their digital footprint, and also in the way that they present the marketing for the properties that they are selling. So if you found this valuable, please share this with another agent, share this with a colleague, follow Bash & Co. on social media. Would love to hear any feedback that you have about this article or this video. Reach out. Would love to connect with more real estate agents, especially in Auckland. That's where I live. Until next time, farewell.